Welcome one and all to my YouTube channel, Technobabble. I am the Technobabbler here with your Nifty Knitting Let's Play, and we are exploring the Nifty Knitting Expansion Pack. Game Pack? Expansion Pack? Expansion Pack, right? That's what it is. I believe that's what it is. Anywho, I'm so excited to introduce you to our brand new family and start telling their story and exploring this pack, you guys. I have not done anything with this pack, so let's dive right into getting to know our Sims. Oops, sorry, we are all over the place. I'm really excited. There she is. This right here is Shelly Bixby, and Shelly Bixby is, you know, she is a Sim who is loving life. She is married. Her husband's name is Bernard. He is currently at work. He is a teacher. We will meet him and learn all about him when he gets home from work. But this is Shelly, and Shelly is a wonderful person. She's a very kind person. Let me give you her Simology real quick. She is, in fact, a cheerful person. She is a maker, she is family-oriented, and she is domestic. And one of the things that she is about when it comes to making is that she's always loved crafting, and she's always sort of like explored some things. Like, she's explored photography, she's explored making flower arrangements, she's explored all that stuff, but she hasn't really ever buckled down and got into it. And while she is living here in Willow Creek, Bernard's parents, who we'll meet eventually, live in a retirement community here. Is it in Willow Creek? Yeah, here in Willow Creek. And so they frequently visit them at the retirement community. And while they were there, Shelly met and became very good friends with an elder Sim there who loved to knit. And we actually, let's see if we can pull her information up. They became best friends, and it was Caroline Fellows. And then Caroline Fellows passed away just of old age, and it was very tragic and very sad, which is part of one of the reasons why Shelly's a little upset, aside from a few other things that are going on in her life. But she was so sad that she lost her best friend, Caroline Fellows. She just loved spending time with her, loved hanging out with her, and they just adored each other, and they did everything together, except one thing. Shelly Bixby never learned to knit from her best friend, Caroline Fellows, who was a master knitter. And so she was so disappointed and so sad that she never actually took up that hobby. And after Caroline passed away, she left to her knitting basket and a bunch of her knitting stuff. And so, sort of to pay homage to her best friend, Caroline, we are going to explore knitting with Shelly. And so I am excited to get her over here. She is going to come put this knitting thing into her inventory so we can actually start. There's a lovely couple pictures of her out and about with Caroline. They had such a wonderful time together. But man, she's had bad aftertaste from eating poorly made food. That's funny because she is a great chef. That is one really funny thing. But as you guys can see, this is her. She just kind of got up. She got up before her husband to make breakfast, and she also has a cat, Ramona. Where are you, Ramona? Ramona. There's Ramona. Let's come over here and let's maybe see if we can give her a hug and see if we can feel a little bit better from getting a little bit love from Ramona. Give Ramona a little bit of a brush. This is her baby, Ramona Bixby, and this is their house. And I'll tell you what we're going to do. We are going to have her come over here, and we are going to knit some beanies. We are going to give it a go. And I think the first thing we are going to knit, let's see what we have here. Let's knit a blue bear beanie and see how that goes. And I am so excited, you guys, because I have not knitted a thing at all. And I am, you guys know I love my LPs, so I'm so excited to tell their story and sort of learn and explore this pack together. But let me show you their house. She's going to start knitting. I want to show off their house. I'm pretty proud of this house. I will put it up on the gallery. I built this house all on my own. I'm really excited about it. I sort of wanted to have that sort of 70s vintage sort of feel to it. And so here it is. This is their house. And let's see here. We've got, do we have solar panel roof? We do. We did get the solar panel roofing because I thought they would definitely have that. But we also have this great sunroom over here, which is sort of their catch-all room right now. This is just the space for them to be. They have their TV. She's got a little desk over there. And, oh, we need to get a litter box. Silly Techno, you forgot to put in a litter box. Let's go do that real quick. All right, we put a litter box in, and you will see it as we are doing this house tour, but I wanted to pop in. Look at her knitting, you guys. I'm so excited. And she's still in her jammies. She has not even put on her, like, I'm up and doing things. She's just relaxing around the house. She is a sim who wants to have a family as well. That's actually her current aspiration. She wants to have a family, but I think we're actually going to go ahead and change this up. We're going to select new aspiration, and this is in honor of her friend passing. She wants to become a lady of the knits. And so we are going to do that. And it says knit for 5 hours, start 3 knitting projects while inspired, and knit on a rocking chair. So this is the aspiration that came with the pack. That's all we got. We got this aspiration. We did not get any traits that came with it. So she is really excited to take this on in honor of her best friend, Caroline Fellows. Oh. And so she's going to be knitting. I'm going to keep kind of an eye on that because I want to see if she's successful or not. But I'll show you guys the house. So let me pop outside and see if I can't give you a proper little house tour. So here is the house. Whoa. Here's the house. Like I said, I wanted to kind of have like a sort of 70s vibe, or like it was built in the 70s with maybe a little bit of updating here and there. And let's go ahead and head right into the front door. You guys know I am working on my angles here and doing this. Come in, we have a little table here. We have the dining room there to the left, and we have a grand piano. This actually came from Bernard's parents. Their house, when they downsized and moved to the retirement community, they said, here, can you take this? Because we're not going to have a place for it in our apartment. And Bernard loves to play the piano. It's one of his passions, as well as beekeeping. That's one of his passions. Come in here, and we have the living room. We have a little bar when you come in, and we have a little fireplace there, a record player. He has a love of music. Here's his little work table here, and then this is the sunroom. And one of my favorite things right here is over here, you can actually go into the kitchen from the space, and I just hit pause because I think she just successfully made something. Oh my gosh, there are yarn balls everywhere already. How are there yarn balls everywhere? What's happening? I got distracted and I'm not knowing what's happening. Let's see what's going on here. Was there something successful that happened? Acquired knitting skill. Shelly's a maker. They find in making things on the fabricator, woodworking table, candle making stations. They become sad when they haven't completed a project at all. So let's see. Did we actually craft something? Did we make something? We did. We have a blue beanie. Okay, we're going to add to our wardrobe. I'm very excited. And then how do we put that blue beanie on her? I guess we need to go into cast. So let's go ahead and pop into cast, I guess. Oh my gosh, you guys, I am so excited. Check it out. There is her blue beanie. I went into cast and just made it so she could wear it. But I want to apologize earlier. I think I called it an expansion pack. It is a stuff pack, and I knew that from the get-go, but I completely lose track of the names and what they are, but it was a stuff pack. This is a stuff pack, and that's what we have going on. Anyway, so after you craft something, when you add it to your inventory, it unlocks inside of the cast system, and when we make some more knitted objects, I'll go ahead and show you guys that as well. But right now, I wanted to put it on. Like, she's so excited that she just sat down, and she said, I made a hat, and she knitted it, and she's showing it off to literally no one right now. But I think she is going to go ahead and let's go ahead and knit another beanie. Let's do another color. Let's do a pink bear beanie. And if you guys saw that, when we go into knitting now, it says that we've unlocked it. So we can actually unlock that. And each time we get more skill, we will gain more access to more knitted objects, which I'm super excited about. And maybe this time, I love that she's got that beanie on in her pajamas. And if you hadn't already guessed, her favorite color is purple, and she has lots of purple stuff all over the house, except in a few places. Anyway, this was the sunroom. We've got our big cat area over here. For Ramona, we've got a little workstation for her, which is slowly filling up with a yarn and all sorts of different crafts. TV area right there, and then I'm going to pop over here to the left, and then this takes us into our kitchen, which is, look at that, I've never seen it automatically do the feeding, but there it goes. This is our very 70s feeling, maybe even later than 70s feeling kitchen. This will actually take you outside, and we will go there shortly. We'll pop back through here, just kind of giving you guys the rundown. That's the living room. We're going to go around here and pop into the hallway. And we have a bathroom. And then we have over here, we have this long, lovely, narrow hallway. And we have a big empty room right now, which just has her vanity in it. And then we'll come down here and we have another bathroom. And as you can see, there is some brightly colored matching, I guess that's teal colored, maybe. If we had avocado green, it'd be perfect. Then we have their master bedroom right here, which is really just a big bed. Bigger bedroom. And right now, just so you guys know, Bernard is a substitute teacher, so he is working on his career. Let's go ahead and socialize with some of our coworkers so we get to know some people. She got to knitting level 2 already. That is impressive. I am super excited for her. So as you guys have noticed, the name of this LP is Qrafting Queen, and what she is aspiring to do is she's going to start selling her stuff on Plopsy, and that is her username, the Qrafting Queen, spelled with Q's, of course, and she loves that little owl logo, and that is sort of her little logo, and she created that whole little branded logo that you guys see as the thumbnail here, and I just absolutely love it because it seems like something she would totally create, and we will sort of see that process happen through the LP, but that's why we're going to be calling this LP the Qrafting Queen LP and exploring the knitting stuff, because she is not only going to be knitting, like I said, she's a maker, and she wants to actually start getting to crafting more things, not only just knitting, because she has that maker trait in her. She's just wants to be making lots of things lots of the time, and it is almost 3 o'clock and she is still in her jammies knitting, but I think, you know, she's still kind of mourning. Did we make it? We totally made it. Pink bear beanie. I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to add it to Plopsy. So if you guys don't know, listing on Plopsy, it costs us 10 simoleons, but then hopefully we are able to then sell it for more. So we're going to give it a go. This is my first time ever listing anything on Plopsy. This is only the second ever thing I've ever actually knitted in game. I'm super excited for it. Let's see. She's going to go ahead and put that on there. She loved looking at Plopsy beforehand. That's actually where she created that Qrafting Queen name, because she sort of liked crafting and stuff, but she really just wanted to, she had never actually sold anything on Plopsy, and so she just uploaded it, and it says selling price, no offers yet, expiration time is Saturday, and buyer, no buyers yet. So I wonder if we can have multiple buyers. I'm not exactly certain yet. I think before it is 3 o'clock and her husband comes home, though, I think, you know what, she's going to stay in her jammies. She's still kind of mourning the loss of her friend. Oh, we can do socks now. Oh, we're totally going to be knitting some socks. Gray dotted crew socks. Let's see if we can't get some socks made and surprise our husband when he comes home with some socks. And I did promise to show you guys the backyard. I just figured I would do that when Bernard comes home, because one of the things he likes to do to unwind after work is to go out to his backyard and do a little yard work and check on his bees and just relax. When is he done with work? He's done at 4 o'clock, so that is perfect. So we will, I'm going to let her just keep knitting, and I am so excited to see what happens. What does she want to do here? She's wanting to be friendly with Bernard, she's wanting to have a water balloon fight, and she's wanting to send a happy text, and I think she will probably do that very soon. I think her husband will be home before we can send a happy text to him. So let's see, who could we, oh, we could definitely send one to Terry. That is, Terry Bixby is Bernard's mom, and you guys also saw his dad there, and they are both retired, and like I said, we'll learn more about them when we meet them, but I'm just so excited to be playing this back with you guys. I'm so excited to see what we can do with this game, and I'm so excited to see Shelly sort of heal through the loss of her friendship through taking on one of her friend's favorite things, which is, in fact, knitting. And she's really kind of, she's not a stay-at-home mom. She doesn't have a job. She doesn't have a career. She does want to have a family still. So we will see what unfolds in this LP together. Oh my gosh, we've already been knitting for 4 hours. That is awesome. It says start 3 knitting projects while inspired. Oh, okay. Knit on a rocking chair. We do not yet have a rocking chair. We don't have a whole lot of funds. We are starting it at 2,151 simoleons. They are not making a lot of money. Okay, here we go. Bernard brought home 176 simoleons. Let's go meet Bernard. Here is Bernard Bixby, you guys. And he is sporting the new hair, and he has some clothes that I don't know if they're from it or not, but let's see. Let's have him go ahead and head out back. Let's have him go to his beautiful backyard here, you guys. It is absolutely beautiful. He's going to come back here, and he is going to bond with his bees a little bit. He does really, really like his bees, and he is wanting to get into doing some gardening as well. And you can see the yard is, you know, he's got some pretty plants. We've got some nice foliage with some trees and stuff. I really love the backyard. It's really simple, but I also wanted it to have some room for growth and changing as the LP goes on, as they make a little bit more money, and sort of as they grow up and get a little bit older. There he is, Bernard Bixby. He is currently a Renaissance sim. He wants to do lots of different things. Sort of one of his passions and his hobbies is sort of doing all of these various different things. Like I said, he likes, let me just show you his traits real quick. His simology, I should say. He is a music lover, a genius, he loves the outdoors, and he is also a quick learner. Now, as far as his skills go, he does like fishing. He's actually just recently started taking that up. He loves the piano. He has a very decent writing and research and debate skill, mixology skill. He's got a lot of, he's working definitely on becoming that Renaissance sim. And you know what I completely forgot to show you guys? One of my favorite aspects of this whole home is this door right here. You're like, what does that door go to, Techno? You didn't show us that. So that takes us downstairs to the unfinished basement, which you saw very briefly earlier. So let me actually have you take a look down here at this space, and while we are looking at that space, I'm gonna have him come in here, and he is going to just play a concerto for a little bit. But this is my unfinished basement, and I was so excited to build this space. So I have these walls that kind of remind me of, like, you know, poured foundation. Got cement floors down here, and he has his woodworking bench down here. They put these walls up, and it's kind of grody, kind of grubby. Our laundry is down here, and we have the quintessential deep sink for the basement. And that's where I put the cat litter box right here. I thought that was a good idea. She is taking to this knitting like no one's business. Why is there a butterfly in the house? Maybe it wasn't in the house. Terry Bixby. I agree, Shelly. It's a great day. Let's go out and enjoy the day. Well, I don't think we're going to quite do that. What we are going to do is we're going to have her come over here and use the bathroom, and then she can come over here and tell her husband all about what's been going on with her knitting, how excited she is. She's going to tell him all about being on Plopsy now. Oh my gosh, she is just way super excited to tell him all about it after she goes to the bathroom, of course. All right, Bernard, it's time for you to chat it up with your lovely wife. See how he loves playing the piano. He loves his bees. He is so excited to I'm really wanting to explore the educational career, because I have not yet done that. There's so many things I've not done in this LP, and I haven't even told you the great big one yet. But first of all, she is telling him the news about knitting and going to make stuff and sell it on Plopsy, and she is definitely going to go ahead and boast about family. But let's go ahead and do more choices, and we're going to friendly, and we are going to give him a gift. A friendly gift, and let's see if we can give the socks. There it is, gray dotted crew socks, and then we will definitely add those to his inventory so we can check out the socks. But she's so excited to do this. Now, the big reveal. What is it that I have never done in the game, in the Sims 4 at all, that I am now doing? You guys, I have aging on my Sims, and I never play with aging on my Sims. So I am slightly terrified, slightly excited, because that means that my Sims are going to get older on their own. People will die on their own. It stresses me out to think about it, because I absolutely love my Sims, and I'm going to miss them if one of them dies, or what if, like, something tragic happens, like lightning strikes one of them, or they burn up. I don't know. It's terrifying. Oh, he likes the socks. You definitely should give her a compliment. Heartfelt compliment about taking on the knitting, and he's absolutely in love with his wife and loves that she is taking up this hobby. And, you know, he's trying to give her a little bit of space, though, because, you know, he didn't know Caroline as well as she did, but he very much knew how important she was to him. So I think after that, he's going to actually come in here. He's going to make himself a drink. We are going to see what his favorite drink is. I wish we could choose. We can't quite choose what it is. I wish we could. And I think we're going to have her come in here, and she's going to serve dinner. And for dinner, we will serve... she's feeling kind of excited, so I think she will serve something like... Oh, let's do some spaghetti. I love spaghetti. I think she totally will make a big old mess of spaghetti. And I'm so happy for her. I'm so excited for her stuff. Let's see, the stuff that's in her inventory. Let's see, what does it say? No buyers yet, no offers yet, nothing's happened yet so far. I also learned that you can actually put pictures up on Plopsy as well. So if she wanted to become an amateur photographer, she totally could do that as well. She's going to be making dinner. He's going to be in here. I'm really excited to see what his favorite drink is. I always love knowing what they make. Let's see what it is. And his favorite drink is Tang and Zing. Well, all right. That seems like a good proper drink. We're going to have him come over here, sit, and he is going to turn on some music. We are going to put on, let's see, what will he want to listen to? I think he will listen to some Baroque right now and just enjoy the music. Like I said, he does love music, and we can listen deeply to music while he enjoys his drink, while Shelly is in here preparing a delicious meal. Now, this was quite a fast-paced first episode. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I am going to continue to make this series and put them out. I've yet to develop and determine the schedule specifically, but I will put the schedule up on my Twitter account, which is Technobabble, so be sure to follow me there. I think I might be doing this exploratory one for a little bit longer and exploring this instead of doing the Sims in the City for a little bit, and we will see how that goes. And I hope you guys like that for now. It just kind of spices things up a little bit, and I really am excited to check out the pack together with you guys. And you know I'm going to want to keep playing this game over and over and over again because we are just getting into it. So I hope you guys are enjoying this series. I hope you enjoy the series as it plays out. I hope you enjoy this episode. I hope you enjoy the characters. Let me know down in the comments below if you liked the series, if you didn't like the series, what your hopes are for the family, what you want to see happen. I'm hoping a lot for this family, and I'm having an absolute blast making this. Look at that. She just autonomously sat down and started knitting. I'm geeking out over here, you guys. I love it. She is in the knitting zone. You know what? On that note, I'm going to wrap up the episode, and until the next one, Tomalagi.